Okay, there you have it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, friends. Hello, partner. Good morning sa'yo dyan.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Okay
Yes,
siya?
loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay. Kasi kanina
Okay.
nagkakaproba yung pag-connect ko sa headset. So good morning everyone. In a
Uh,
long time. I was luckily join last week. I was at work. So pasensya na
yes.
kayo last week. And then, so today, sabi ko, mamaya na yung trabaho. Mag-join na lang muna ako sa show.
So,
Tapos,
meaning,
nag-restart yung laptop ko for updates. Naku, kinabahan na ako. But isang oras na, di pa rin tapos yung updates. But I'm glad I made it in time.
ayan,
So,
nagtampo na yung
kumusta na
laptop mo.
everyone?
Nagtampo na yung laptop
Na-miss
mo
nyo ba
kasi
ako?
matagal ka nang hindi nakapag-join.
Kaya nga. Last year,
Ayan,
I
yes.
just chat on it na even though I was working sa sa mga doon sa college, I was able to
Hmm,
join somehow. What happened to Mir na? Ba't parang
Mirna.
ang di-
Nasa work pa yan siguro malamang kasi nag-ano pa daw siya eh. Nagpa-panel pa sila kanina. So, baka hindi pa siya nakaset up. Okay. But anyway, it's Labor Day and
tomorrow?
May 1 na, my dear. No, parang
Kaya nga,
kailan
like
lang.
time flew
Yes.
so fast, and I'm
Yeah, we're
quite
approaching the middle of
excited.
the
It's been
year.
3 since I didn't go home, so we're
Uh,
counting down the days in hopes na makauwi kami this year. Although we're a little worried because COVID numbers are again starting to go up, no? So we'll
yeah.
never know what would happen around July, August time, or in that's usually the time for my annual vacation. So if things really go bad again by June, July, there might be restrictions again and all that. At
Mhm.
baka maunsyamin yung plans to go on
Pero
vacation.
partner, what if ano na nga, hypothetically, let's say
Mm,
let's for example nag-clear out siya June, July tapos nakauwi ka July, no? And
mm.
then pagdating mo dito, let's say a few days after tumaas yung cases, di
Which is
syempre
why it's
hindi ka
a little
makakabalik.
worrisome.
Oo.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
why
will
it's a
happen to
little
your work?
worrisome.
What would be the
Yeah.
consequences?
Um, we have what we call leave credits. Now we earn leave credits here by going to work on a non-regular working day, like Saturday. If we report to work on a Saturday, we don't get compensation. What we get is a leave credit. No?
Mhm.
So, and every academic year we get, I think, extra four like leave credit. No? So those things would accumulate through the years, and I'm here almost 9 years now, so nag-accumulate yon. At first, they will use your leave credits if you are not able to come back
Mhm.
uh, in time, no? So you are entitled to those leave credits. So kahit nag-absent ka at the onset, na example, 10 days. If you have 10 leave credits, they will use that and it won't be a grounds for your termination. The problem is if you don't have enough leave credits, tapos natagalan ka sa pagbalik, then it may be grounds for termination. And that's happened to two of my former colleagues 3 years ago. They went
Wow.
home before the pandemic. Okay, and then nung nag-pandemic, nag-lockdown, di sila nakabalik. And then naubos na yung leave credits nila and they were terminated.
Aroy, yun lang. Teka,
Mm.
Darling Mirna, para kang ano dyan, para kang anino.
Para kang it's a shadow.
Okay.
It's not
You are
shadowing.
For a
you
while,
are
for a
talking
while,
to a
I'll be
shadow.
free. Kasi
Oh.
kanina,
Kaya
hindi naman.
pa-anonymous.
Oo.
Yeah.
We
Anonymous
have our
ticket.
we have an anonymous guest today.
Oo. Oo.
Pero that's
As
way,
in, okay.
partner, no?
And while you're at it now, so tomorrow's
Yeah.
Labor Day for the rest of the world, but we don't have those kinds of things here in Oman. Even their Mother's Day and all those things
Hmm.
happen on a different day, so to speak. So kami dito, when there's a certain holiday dyan sa Pinas that is recognized even internationally, we don't
Mm.
feel it here because our calendars here are totally different. So we don't even know that it's Labor Day tomorrow. What we know is
Tomorrow,
it's
yes,
Eid
correct. Oo.
holiday. You know,
Mm.
it's the end of the Ramadan. So,
Oh, malapit na.
so
Oo,
may
near
holiday
na.
kami for 1 week.
Near na. Ano nangyari sa ilaw mo?
Kailangan switch on yung ilaw mo, dear. Kaya kung hindi, nugnog level ang buong
Oo.
mukha mo.
Dalhin mo
Tapos
na lang yung
against the
laptop mo
light ka
dun,
pa yung
oh.
ilaw nasa likod.
Oo. Dalhin mo yung laptop mo doon sa malapit sa bintana tsaka harapin mo yung
Oo,
bintana.
tapos you face the bintana, not your
Correct.
back to the bintana. Otherwise, shadow ka lang talaga.
Oh. You are our ano, naka-mute ka pa ngayon.
I'm
Malamang nasa
facing the
Roseland to, wala to sa ano,
window.
wala to sa Gonzaga.
I'm facing the window a while ago.
Pero,
Now my back is at the window area, so I don't know kung ano ang
we don't get
nangyari
to
na.
see your eyes, your nose, your mouth.
Kaya
We can
Yun
only
nga.
see the shape of your face.
Naka-laptop ka, di ba? Partner, naka-laptop ka, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh, kung naka-laptop ka, dalhin mo yung, you carry a chair, okay, and then bring it outside and sit
Ikaw naman,
there.
partner. Ayan na lang, oh. Yan na lang. Oh, yan na lang. Kasi
Oh goodness, I miss
my
this
problem
days.
is,
We're kind of showing
ayaw
to
mo
the
na may
entire
practice
world
na.
that even though we're all learned, we're kind of a little idiotic when it comes to technology. Tulad ako, kanina ko pa sineset up tong headset ko, but na-uninstall na naman or whatever, ayaw naman mag-connect.
Nakakasabas ito, ano ko.
As in, nagwo-worry na ako if I can make it in time. Sinir na naman. Lighting problems naman yung sa
Like,
kanya.
lighting problem siya.
Oo,
Try to
nakakasabot
open yung
yung
ano.
laptop ko dahil syempre kanina ano tawag nito, when I shut off the cam, then when I go back, yun nagsa-shadow na siya. Even during
Kailangan i-restart.
even during some time ng mga lectures ko, ng classes ko, minsan nga natatawa ko, mga my dear students, I will not open my cam otherwise para akong multo. Okay? Para akong multo na hindi nila makikita ni parang wave lang na gumagalaw.
Isa lang ang ibig sabihin yan, Mirna, no? Doc Mirna, doktor ka pa naman, PH holder ka na. Madating ka na, bumili ka na ng bago.
Yeah, I have, but then sad to say that the one that my brother bought for me, pagdating dito, hindi siya na matcha-charge. And the one coming is this May. So I'm expecting one new. That's why I
Bumili ka ng
opted, of course, to buy
Bakit
one.
tayo ma-charge? Something wrong
I
with
don't
your
know.
power
I don't know.
supply? Or
I
kaya
don't
it
know.
got damaged
Kaso
during transpo?
May ring
Kaso
light ka?
lang, doon niya binili sa, diyan niya binili sa Uman actually. So
Yeah, it's cheaper here ang electronics kasi almost
so that's
very
why
minimal lang yung mga
binalik
VAT
niya.
and everything.
Tapos ang kanyang co-worker would be coming this May, and so I will have the new one during this during this May.
Bili ka ng
Very
kahit yung
good.
maliit lang na na ring light, yung pang table lang if you want to. 'Di ba?
Oo nga, chipipay lang yan dyan sa Pinas.
Yung ring
Yung
light.
ring light.
Oo, etong ring light ko ano lang to dinonate to ni ni
Ni Elaine dati. Dali, I'll try to check ng
Oo.
further
Para siyang ghost.
Babae sa madilim.
Yeah.
The dark woman.
Yeah,
Kaya nga nakakasar nga yung ko. Anyway, ganyan.
Maglagay ka ng
medyo
plastic.
kaya, hindi, partners, umitim talaga ako pati. Kasi dadagdagan yung aking color instead of yung color ko na brown, ngayon na parang itim na. Kasi
Ano
nag-beach na kami.
nangyari?
I
Where
think
did you go?
sunburned also na hindi pa nagbalat dahil nilalagyan ko din ng moisturizer. And so parang
O,
nag-dark.
marunong na siya mag-moisturizer.
Oo, nag-darken yung aking skin. So,
Ay,
that's why, parang
darling.
ganito talaga
Oo.
yung
Time out.
Kaya,
Guys,
bumili ka na
Guys,
ng tinatawag na facial sunblock. Huwag kang
Time out.
lumalabas na wala. Ano?
Am I hearing Mirna properly? Gumagamit na siya ng
Yeah,
moisturizer?
right. Better than never. Kaya you start now with your beauty regimen. I suggest you get
But
yourself a
before,
good
syempre,
moisturizer, facial sunblock, a little bit
may
of
makeup na siya, may
hyaluronic
lipstick na.
acid, and retinol. Okay!
it's because you know,
Para maging...
syempre, diba? You knew that my skin is very sensitive. Diba? That's why even and my nose as well,
go
because I've
for
got
hypoallergenic products.
because I've got diba asthma, and so there are cases wherein the smell, the scent, of course, or the powder itself or the cream itself, it's not it's not applicable.
May asthma din
for me.
naman ako Mas malala pa yung asthma ko kaysa sa'yo Naku-hospital pa nga ako sa asthma.
Pero
diba?
sensitive yung ano ko because whenever I smell it, it triggers talagang ginaganon yung aking lalamunan. That's why even lipstick, di ba, minsan pag ganito, gusto kong tanggalin kaagad dahil pag kumakati kaagad yung aking lalamunan. That's why ganun yun. So,
Hindi na yan
whenever
asthma,
I
allergy.
look for something,
Hindi na yan asthma, allergy na yan.
yung allergy at saka asthma talaga. Hindi,
Hindi.
because sa akin kasi, the allergy siya, tapos yun na ang start. Yung ubo ko, I am cough variant lice. That's why, alam ko na ano yun.
Nagpaparinig yan kasi if you remember it right, binibigyan mo siya palagi ng lipstick every time na umuwi ka. Hindi siya nagkaka-allergy doon. Diba? Hindi siya nagkaka-allergy doon. So, this June or July when you go home,
If you're gonna go home,
I'm planning to give her a lip tint lang. Yung tint lang, hindi siya lipstick.
Diba?
Tinting lang.
Mga
Para
pang 2
light
years,
lang, para
mga
natural
pang 2 years
looking
supply.
lang. Oo. Kasi yung mga gusto ni Mirna parang natural
for a
look.
while, somebody is knocking.
Nagsabay pa yung dalawang umalis in front of the camera. Diyos ko. Buti hindi na babaliw yung mga audience natin sa mga pinaggagawa natin dito sa show.
Ito yung beauty ng
pasensya na kayo. Forgive us. We're in our natural element of being crazy.
Kasi wala po. Ito yung beauty ng ng live show. I turn on the fan to the maximum number kasi grabing init.
But yeah, I thought it's raining constantly there na.
So,
It's
But
very
it's still
hot
hot.
right now.
you
It's
only
very
thought.
hot.
No? Marami.
By the way, hindi pa ako
malaman.
nakapag-greet sa ating mga viewers.
Greet ka na muna.
Great ka na.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you once again for watching us for today. I'm so sorry. We are so sorry.
Nagkakalat tayo. First 15 minutes of the show and we're all over the place.
But I will not turn off my cam. Otherwise, mamaya makikita kayo ng multo dyan sa screen.
Iitim ka na lang.
Okay lang yan. By the way, dear friends, we are...
I'm so sorry. But anyway, once again, welcome to our show this afternoon. And we are, because we are celebrating Labor's Day tomorrow. And so we will talk about or discuss probably about work, loving our work. Okay, so yun ang pagkakaguluhan natin ngayong hapon.
Yes.
Okay, mga partners.
Coming on 3 workaholics.
Yeah.
So,
tignan mo, si Mirna, Sabado nasa trabaho. Ako last Saturday nasa trabaho din, even though it's the weekend and it's supposed to be the break or the rest days, but we're still working Saturdays.
Would
But
you
speaking
believe
Diba?
of
So,
that we
work,
just
diba?
take it
finished?
from 3 workaholics to the extent na noon, maalala nyo, nakukulaps na lang ako sa harapan ng klase ko. Yeah, I hope that our experiences, yeah, can serve us lessons and, you know, they can glean wisdom from whatever we would about. So, unang hirit, ano?
Oh,
Unang hirit,
don't
bago
you
tayo
know?
mag-unang hirit,
Don't you know that?
I would like to greet and say welcome po sa ating simple vlog. Si Ala, si Sir Alan, si Haji, si Steve, and the others who just subscribed, no? These are
Yeah.
three of friends who told me nakasubscribe na po kami. Okay? So may mga vlog din po
Okay.
sila.
Welcome.
No? So,
And I hope na hindi kayo maiirita sa mga kaingayan namin.
Ay, hindi.
Um,
They're all good friends. Si Haji is more ang vlog niya is more of cycling. Si Sir Alan is more of mga ikat sa buhay, mga mountain climbing, something like that. Si
Ay,
Steve is
uso yan ngayon
iba
dyan sa
naman
Pinas. Ano?
iba naman yung kanyang
Mga biking and
subject
hiking.
niya, no? So thank you very much guys for joining us. And yeah, ang topic natin ngayon is love your work.
mhm.
But now work is very difficult to find. No, hindi natin na-appreciate yung mga trabaho natin ngayon or noon. Kasi nga, di ba, we take things for granted. But now, nitong pandemic type, dito lang siguro natin, we would have just realized that work is an important thing. Right? And as Liza earlier have mentioned, no, tatlo po kami noon nung medyo makapal-kapal pa yung buhok ko. Wala po kaming mga wala
Natin.
pa po kaming
Pareho
mga
lang tayo.
white
Tingnan
hairs.
mo
Oh,
yung
ako,
buhok
Diyos
ko.
ko, lit na,
Manipis na
oh.
rin. Manipis
Diba si
na rin.
Manipis
Mirna yung buhok
na.
niya noon hanggang
Puti, yung mga
waistline
puti.
lang.
Dumadami
So,
na.
wala pa.
Yung dating
At
makapal at mahaba pa yung buhok ko, pero ngayon,
yeah,
may
right.
na ako, konti na lang natitira. Okay.
Oo.
Shoulder level yung buhok ni Mirna ngayon. Si Lysette noon hanggang shoulder level pero ngayon
But it was thick, no? Hindi mag-abot yung
yeah,
dalawang
diba?
finger ko.
So,
Ngayon, ganito na lang siya.
T na lang, wala ng thick. T na lang.
Ganito na lang siya kakapal. My
Yeah,
God.
right.
Like, I feel like I'm going bald or something.
Correct. No, so,
Even me, though I
ladies,
have a lot of baby hair, pero tingnan mo, syempre, medyo tumataas na ng konti. Medyo,
tumataas ang hair
Hindi
mo.
maputiin ang buhok niya. Ano, ako, without the hair color, like, perhaps this is all white na.
Ako, I never tried.
Hair
although
color.
mine, I've got only few. It's starting
Like, much of my
already.
hair in here are white
But
na.
anyway, connecting it with
Anyway,
our
okay,
with our
work.
labor, love your work, ano. Ladies, kasi 'di ba workaholic tayo noon, nung younger years
Even
natin.
now, I am
Until
still.
now, yes. Kayong dalawa ni
Partners.
Mirna. 'Di ba last week
Partners, we
nasa-work
just
ka?
finished 5 presentation of research this
Di
morning.
ba? So ano yung
Just a
ano
minute
nyo?
ago, we just finished before I came in. We just finished, of
Hmm.
course, 5 presentation of pre-oral defense.
So how do you budget your time? Sa work, sa family, pwera sa love life
It's
kasi si
like
Mirna
this,
walang love life
As
yan.
far as work is concerned, our workday starts when our workday starts. It's just one thing after another. It's not about budgeting time anymore. Like time management flew out of the window kind of thing when it comes to work these days. Like when you sit down to work, dire-diretso na yan. Sunod-sunod na yan eh. So to the extent that I'm back to my old habits of even forgetting to get lunch because dire-diretso na, you don't even realize it's already lunchtime. So nung bumalik yung acid reflux ko, I have put like an alarm, a 12 noon alarm, just to tell me, it's 12 noon na, baka mamaya. And dahil you miss lunch, remember I'm diabetic, so I suffer from hypoglycemia. So by the time mag-alas 2, ayun, nahihilo-hilo na ako. Doon ko palang maalala na hindi pa ako kumakain, ganon. Because work na ng work, time flies. Like you don't realize it's like already 5 hours straight that you have been working. Ganun siya when it comes to work. It's even more stressful because dito, unlike dyan na if you really don't make any effort to have anything to do other than work, talagang trabaho, 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 trabaho. That's all you can think about. Kaya lalo na dito sa amin sa Rod, it's like go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. Ganun lang yung buhay namin dito. Which is why may nagyaya sa akin. Tawag sa akin dito kaladkarin eh.
Yeah, you
Kasi
mentioned that last week.
pag kailangan nila ng may makakasama, yayayain ako, go! Ganun ako. Kasi kung hindi, my life is just basically sa campus, sa bahay. Sa campus, sa bahay. So pag may nagyayaya talaga, I would go. There was a time even that there was this 1 year that in that entire year, I didn't even leave Ibri City. Nasa Ibri City lang ako for one entire year.
Hmm.
I didn't even cross the border out of Ibri. like bahay, lalo na ng pandemic, we were like 3 months na naka-lockdown kami. Like walang mas labasan, parang maloloka ka na. And I live alone, no? Kung walang tumatawag sa akin, walang nakikichat sa akin, wala akong kausap, ganun.
Pero like,
So
how do
it's
you
like
budget your time?
all you have to think about when you're here, because that's basically the reason why you came here in the first place, was because of work. So yun yung occupation ng time mo. So time management is not about, okay, first 3 hours itong gagawin ko, second 3 hours itong gagawin. It's just a continuous thing, like one task after another. And here we don't run out of task. Sabi nga ni Edwin nung bumisita siya dito one time, that hindi ko kaya yung work dyan, mahal. Sabi niya, ang dami yung paperwork, ang dami yung ganito. Yeah.
Speaking of paperwork, ikaw, Mearns, alam ko ngayon, school has a lot of requirements with pending face-to-face or combined class or hybrid, whatever you call it.
Hindi pa ba kayo face-to-face?
Hindi pa. Some schools are already
Nakamute ka, Mearns. Nakamute ka, Mearns.
Sorry, only a few like nursing, but only their simulation, they're only using the laboratory subject, I think, simulation. Then hospital, of course, their hospital duty. BS Chem, I think, in their major, because they're already in their higher years. And pharma, I think also, if I am not wrong. But then the rest, we don't know yet. Okay, we don't know if
full
coming
face-to-face
first.
this previous semester. Semester 1, bachelor level lang min ang face-to-face. Tapos, this previous sem, it ended last Thursday. Full face-to-face na kami, diploma, advanced diploma, tsaka bachelor levels namin. Yung foundation courses nila dito. Kasi ladderized program kami dito. So, first you will have your foundation years. Tapos, depending sa CGPA mo, saan kang pwedeng pumasok sa tinatawag age talaga. And then you have the diploma years na 2 taon. Depending sa CGPA mo at saka IELTS result mo, pwede kang go towards advanced diploma. Ganun din. 1 year ang advanced diploma. Tapos depending again on the CGPA and your IELTS result, pwede kang sa bachelor. Ganun dito. So if you don't qualify for the higher level, hanggang doon ka na lang. Ganun dito. So like entire college namin pero university na lang kami, parang University of Technology and Applied Sciences. Tapos parang branch on the different states, parang ganun. So nasa Ibri kami. So UTAS Ibri kami, parang ganun. Parang UP ba? May UP Diliman, UP Visayas, parang siya. na ang
Now,
concept. So we think of ourselves like a college. Pero branch kami ng university.
okay. Now, with this current trend right now, ano po, since work is a bit difficult, no? Work is a bit difficult to look, ika nga, di ba?
To look
And
for, yeah.
there are a lot of people who have been misplaced and displaced,
Displaced.
displaced and misplaced, di
Displaced.
ba?
And
Oo.
kicked out of place.
Kaya nga, misplaced and displaced sa mga
And
trabaho nila
kicked out
because
of place.
yeah, professionals are just grabbing all kinds of work, right?
Mm.
As long as may katrabaho lang, no? So, what can you advise or tips sa
Yeah.
mga, especially sa mga kabataan natin who are
Mm.
looking for a job at this stage? Now we are
Okay.
starting to reopen again.
Even for people like us, Mirna is a PhD holder, even I'm a master's degree holder.
Mm.
Even people like us, we get nervous here abroad. We get nervous. Even our doctors here are getting nervous because contractual kami dito eh, di ba? Are we for those who are hired by agencies, they need to renew their contracts yearly. Ako naman, since ministry hired ako, I get to renew my contract every 2 years. So dito, it's essentially a termination, pero ang term na ginagamit namin dito, it's not termination, it's non-renewal of contract. Yun yung term. So every year, some people do not get renewed. And all of us are always walking on eggshells year after year because we don't want to be the person at the end of the academic year to be not renewed, you know. So even for the likes of us, it's a difficult process to hold on to our jobs. So much more for people who are trying to find jobs in a period in time wherein jobs are scarce because a lot of businesses went out of business, right? No? So a lot of hiring companies are no longer hiring, uh, even more so terminating people para maging lean, yung yung essential positions and kumbaga trabaho na lang ang re-retain, di ba?
Mm.
Wag kayo masyadong mapili. A lot of people kasi just because hindi siya in line sa aking kurso, hindi siya in line sa aking interest, hindi siya in line sa aking gustong maging work hours, blah blah blah. Maging practical ka. Para na maging mapili-pili ka and then later on mamomroblema ka, wala kang pera. So until such time things are parang getting better. If you get a job, no job is beneath us. Diba? As long as it doesn't go against moral, diba? Yeah, lahat naman ng trabaho, diba? It's honorable. It's diba? Kaysa naman nakapirmi ka lang sa bahay, instead of earning, you're spending and spending, di ba? So, if the salary won't be as much, even though the work hours can be really difficult, the job can be very demanding, mas mabuti na yon kaysa wala kang income. Wala kang trabaho. And it's not also to look at as a CV, a resume, wherein sa may work experience mo, mahaba yung time na bakante. Makikita nila eh. Yeah, that doesn't look well on a CV as well.
Yeah.
So it's better off na kahit na malit lang sweldo, basta sunod-sunod yung sa work experience mo na walang spasyo, yung parang pag-lapse na time na unemployed ka, no work ka, lalo na kung hindi mo ma-justify. They are more tolerant of women when they see a space or time na wala kang trabaho. If you can explain you got pregnant, or
Mm.
we are baby. Yung mga ganong reason, they are tolerant of that. But for other reasons, pero sickness, no, you had serious illness that you have to undergo treatment, so that is justifiable. Pero pag walang legit na reason na nagkaroon ng case sa CV mo, sa service work mo, it doesn't look well. And then you'll have a harder time finding a job.
work. Yeah.
Ikaw, Mears,
That's
anong...
what I do believe. I do believe, although way back then, partners, we said that it should be in line with our specialization. It should be in line with our major, or it should be in line with the course that we have graduated with. But during this period of time, because scarcity of of employment is very really scarce. So yeah, I do believe, like what Lysette had mentioned, that you need not hindi ka na dapat mapili. Okay? But of course, you try to love. It's because sometimes it would be the starting point eh. Okay, racing into the ladder, of course, of success later on would somehow, di ba, yung iba nga, pareho sa aming field sa hospitality industry. Lagay natin, you enter, of course, as housekeeping attendant or room attendant, probably. So, o kaya janitor, halimbawa lang. Pagpalagay na lang natin, that's the lowest probably job that you could ever have in your life, na hindi mo minsan, bakit ganito? May natapos naman ako. I will remember somebody before. Okay, I finished my 4 years. Why is it that I'm gonna launch into this kind of job? But then, minsan, kung yun ang available. Pero, okay, yung parang ganun ba na, pero during that time, yun lang ang available muna until such time. Pag marami ng opening probably, pwede ka naman na you could raise into the ladder probably of a
You can
position.
always apply for a better position later if it becomes available.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah,
the time being,
Yes.
better have a job rather than be a
Rather
tambay.
than nothing at all. Diba?
Patambay-tambay ka dyan at palamunin ka dyan. Diba?
Para rin yan, sa mga fast food ka.
Which is disgraceful. Palamunin o magtrabaho as a cleaning person in a home. Yeah. It's a matter of perspective. And loving our job, it's like this, no? A lot of us love our job, the reason that it is our source of livelihood. No? That's what we have, and we're earning from it nicely, honorably. So that's the reason why we love our job. Hindi mo kakaila, there's a lot of stress on the job, a lot of competition, a lot of disappointments, a lot of heartaches. There are days also that it can be quite fulfilling, di ba? Di ba? So, napaka-charmed naman ang life mo, no? So, it's very rare na very charmed ang life mo na sa trabahong nakuha mo, you love it so much, you're always happy, you're always enthusiastic, you're unbothered with any problems at all. That's a very rare thing. Most of the time, the job is the number one headache that we have actually, di ba? Diyan tayo nagkaka-headache. Pero, kaya nga, nagtatrabaho ka pa ba nun? Wala kang headache, Diyos ko, ano?
But speaking of stress, di ba? Speaking of stress and all the bashers and intriga sa trabaho, which
that never goes away.
Yeah. Which I know all of us have experienced that. Okay, that's why we were in one way or the other happy that we have moved on in life.
Like for me, for example, may mga sa opisina, we irritate each other, pero outside of the opisina, outside of work, we're friends. But when we're at work, we kind of clash because my ideas are different from him or hers, Pero that's part of the job.
What would you
advise? Yun yung sinasabi ko sa mga estudyante ko, no? when you go and work for an organization where you will be working with a lot of people, lalo na for us here, na multinationality, no? We have Indians, Pakistanis, Omanis, Filipinos, we have Iranians, Iraqis, everything, you know? So other than, you have to meet eye to eye on work things, may cultural differences kayo, may educational difference, American-based education system, British-based education systems, etc. Ang daming factors to consider. But sabi ko sa kanila, alam nga naman kada may problema ka sa isang trabaho, kaliwali, I'll resign, I'll look for another job. Sa new job mo, may naka-argue ka naman, kaliwali. You go and look for another job. Sabi ko, okay lang kung meron kang padrino everywhere. It's easy to shift from one job to another, right?
Kahit
So
meron.
here, you have to learn tolerance.
Kahit
Okay lang
meron
kung ang dami mong padrino
diba?
nga, no? But
Oo, minsan hindi siya
99.9% of the time, you don't have.
Correct.
Di ba?
Correct.
So, you learn how to tolerate, di ba, Mians? Ang daming mga taong, kung pwede pala sa bunutan mo ng todo-todo hanggang sa, di ba? Sa inis mo. Pero you have to learn how to tolerate and endure all these things, na? Just
Although
because,
minsan, partners, umiiyak ka na rin. Umiiyak ka na rin at hindi mo rin alam.
frustration mo dahil wala kang magawa.
Frustration mo yan. Yeah.
Speaking of
Yung
tolerate,
parang yung untog mo na yung ulo mo.
Ulo mo, oo.
Kung pwede lang na ipalit mo yung ulo mo doon sa kanya para makukuha ka.
Para mapaintindi mo.
Yeah.
Ganun level. Yeah.
But then you cannot do otherwise. But
Correct.
accept, of course, the reality.
Maiyak ka na
Speaking
lang.
of-
Oo. Manggigigil ka na lang. Hanggang ganun na lang talaga.
kain mo na lang. Now, speaking of
unawain mo.
tolerate,
Itulog mo na lang.
Diba?
Individual
Ako dito nag-stress eating ako.
pero
dahan-dahan lang,
talaga
wala kang kasama dyan.
na-stress ka.
Loka-loka ka.
Beside from
Sorry, loka-loka ka.
thinking
Dahan-dahan
of,
lang kain mo dyan.
diba?
Wala kang kasama
Talagang
dyan.
ako na.
Kaya nga wala ka pa
talaga.
masyadong exercise dyan. Okay?
Ay, exercise
Huwag
ka?
mo naman yan.
Sa panaginip ko habang tulog ako.
Huwag kang mag-stress eating. Set.
Ako
Huwag kang
naman,
mag-stress eating.
hindi
Exercise
naman
your stress out.
Ngayon lang, kanina lang kami nag-stress eating. Kasi,
Di ba? Akala mo ako lang ha? Kasi sinir na din
we're
ha?
having the different strategy.
Kayong dalawang matatanda, ha?
Ah,
Kanina lang nga sabi
follow
ko.
my advice.
Darling.
Follow my
Viewers,
advice.
For people like us,
What?
our source of pleasure is on the
Huwag
food.
kayong mag-stress eating. Stress eating lang kayo
Saan
kung
ko ba
bata
ako ng
pa
pleasure
kayo.
to the food? Di ba?
Kaya
Wala
ngayon,
akong bisyo. Di ba? Ako ang tinatawag na occasional, occasional drinker. Pabaso-baso lang. Pero that is months apart. Di naman tayo nag-yosi. So,
Kasi
sa kain
kanina
lang.
sabi,
Ikaw naman yan
kasi
nakala pleasure
eating.
namin. Pagbabawalan mo pa, ito talaga.
hindi. Okay lang yan mag-stress eating kung medyo younger years ka. But with the kind of foods that we have right now, stress eating is not advisable. Instead na mag-stress eating ka, mag-exercise ka na lang, healthy pa.
Kailangan akong bayaran mo ng libo-libo bago ako mag-exercise, no?
Hindi, like, for
Pero kanina
example,
kasi
hindi.
the
You don't need to go to the gym to exercise.
No.
Di ba?
Ayaw nga, tamad ako. Pero from time to time naman, pag niyayaya ko ni William, nag-walking kami. Habang nag-walking, nag-uusap na lang kami kung ano na nangyayari sa mga buhay namin. Ganon.
You can just
Siguro once a month.
Diba? You can do jumping jog. You can do jog in place. Pwede kang mag-stretching dyan. O, di ba?
Mag-stretching na lang ako sa kama.
O, di ba? Ako, every time pagising ko, every time magising ako, I do push up, pero yung against the kama, tapos yung sit up ko, humahawak ako sa table. Tapos, parang ganon. O, di ba? Kasi pag hindi ako nakahawak
ka din pala.
pag hindi ako nakahawak ng table, malamang wala na. Tingkaya.
Tumba. Kaya ako, I even have a yoga mat here. I even have sit-up contraption here. pinipigilan ko na lang ang sarili ko muna bumili ng treadmill eh.
Then,
Kasi
Diba?
just
partners,
dagdag na naman
partners.
nakalat dito sa
So ngayon
bahay.
magugulat
Sabi
ka,
ko,
ang waist time ko 32 na lang from 46.
Oh, okay, that's
shit
good.
ay sorry.
Very good.
Oo. Teka saglit
very
ha.
good,
I'll just
very
open
good.
the door.
Wala
Mag-usap
kang
na kayong
waistline ko
dalawa.
sa'yo, real dyan, ha?
But then, when we talk of stress, minsan din, we could also do, yung sa work natin, pwede din siya maging outlet ng ano natin eh, ng mga stress natin actually. Kung
Yeah,
stress
most
ka,
people,
I tend to, I tend to
nag-exercise
do
sila.
things. Kasi
But for me,
yung
it's
parang
eating.
nawiwili ka. Kaya parang nawiwili ka instead of concentrating doon sa mga problems o kaya kung sa anong bagay na nagpapa-stress sa'yo, di trabaho mo na lang, gawa mo na lang ng mga makabuluhan, di nawawala din yung stress mo. Though there are cases, of course, wherein your work really stresses you, but then somehow it will also help you. Okay, na mawawala din ang stress mo, especially if you're talking about people around.
Oh, di
As
ba?
far as loving, it's a matter of perception. Nasa attitude yan,
Yeah.
No matter what your job is, no matter the kind of workplace that you have, or the people who work with you, it's a matter of personal attitude on how you view that job. And how you view yourself. Kumbaga, kung mataas ang level ng professionalism mo, then kahit ano pa man yung trabaho mo, mapa-janitor ba yan o presidente ng kumpanya, it's a matter of how you perceive yourself, how you value yourself, and how much you know you are contributing to the place you are working for, diba? It's a matter of once you have a positive view of yourself in a place or how much value you put in yourself, it's not difficult to say love, no? You actually love your work. Kasi,
So it's a matter
para
of
sa akin kasi,
self-respect.
it's a matter of professionalism. I was hired to do the job, and I have to do my job because they pay me a lot of money for it, no? And like any businesses, they want value for the money they have to pay. And if are delivering, you know that you have, done what you came here for, diba? So in that way, you know that you have fulfilled your obligations. Diba ang sarap ng feeling na yon na pag alam mong naganapan mo lahat ng bagay na kailangan mong gawin, if you complete a task, diba ang sarap ng feeling na natapos na, yay, parang ganun,
And you
diba?
you are being complimented of doing more than what you were expected to do, wherein like you never really did something so much. Pero kahit sa konting, sacrifice mo,
but you
it
know
meant a
you
lot
did it
already.
right, you know you did your best, and hindi mo medya. Lalo na ako, I have this OCD na ano tawag nito na ugali, OCD ko na hindi pwede sa akin yung media, ayaw ko yung half-heartedness on doing things, right?
Yan siguro partner yung isa sa mga kasalanan nating tatlo. Kasi we tend to love our work so much na we don't really
we let
consider it as a
overtake
work.
our lives at certain points.
Yeah. And I think
lahat tayo
even
dyan.
when I
Tatlo tayo,
sleep,
that's true. The
even
three
when
of
we
us,
sleep, it's like,
yun ang ano
what's in
natin.
our dreams? It's about our jobs, especially that we left unfinished.
Minsan walang
Kaya ako
tulugan
naginipan ko yan, lintik! I cannot even get a good night's sleep on those kinds of nights, babe.
Diba?
Like it overtakes everything na.
Kaya nga minsan, 'di ba, we try to tell ourselves when we were stronger then and wala pa tayong mga sakit noon na
That's why
we pull, diba?
starting at the end of last year, I was really sick, and part of it is because of that.
Ito yung masasuggest ko sa mga kabataan ngayon, and even to those young professionals, syempre you would have friends in your or peers, 'di ba? Peer sa workplace mo or kahit kayo magbabarkada. 'Di ba like si Mirna sa education, ikaw sa engineering, ako sa ibang department naman. But every time one of us would feel stress, 'di ba, we say gugubatin natin yung isa. We would pick up each other and say, labas tayo. Diba?
Those are the
Dati na
days
ako
when we
doon.
miss
Kala
Ah,
ko
di
yung may
ba?
sasakyan.
Although we do not drink.
Labas na dyan!
Yeah.
Tara!
Oh.
Kasi wala
Diba?
kayong isa.
We do not drink. We do not
Tapos pa
smoke.
itong Mirna, mahirap pa ayayain noon eh. Pag tara! Kailangan mo pa talagang puntahan doon sa Rusno kaya sa ano. Ano na nga pangalan mo isa?
Sa
Sa
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Sa Gonzaga, para ihataki palabas. Kailangan mo pa siyang kalad ka rin
Oo.
minsan.
Diba? So,
But
so meaning to
that's
say,
why I miss those days, of course. When probably if Lysette is around, even if
Surely, kakalad ka rin kita.
Parang ganun kasi you have the reason eh. You have the reason. No,
Oh.
I've got my friends. Okay, when we need to go. O kahit
So
na
the
meron
bottom-
ka pang ano.
the bottom
Diba?
line
Minsan
there,
ganun eh.
the bottom line there is no matter how heavy your work is, no matter how taxing your jobs are, spend a little time for yourself.
Yeah.
Oo.
Actually, partner, that's why
Somebody
yes,
should
that's true.
initiate, no?
Mm.
That's
Pakiramdaman
true.
lang naman yan eh. If you feel like, for example, like ako, pakiramdam ko, we're all getting stressed out or overwhelmed with all these things, no? Si Riljan ganun din. Pag nagniyaya na yan, very rarely we say no, no? Kasi hindi naman magyayaya any one of us kung walang reason eh. There's always a reason. So pag nagyaya na, no hesitation na tara.
Leave your work undone and go.
Oo. Go.
Diba?
Oo, ganon.
Yeah.
You owe it to yourself to do that when you feel like you need to. Ganon
Pero-
lang yun. It's a
pero ngayon
matter of
kasi-
balancing, I guess, no? Although we're quite, mas matimbang sa atin yung work kaysa yung sa leisure or downtime na tinatawag. Mas matimbang pa rin yung work talaga. But give yourself chances na ito just even for one day in a month, perhaps, or twice in a month, give yourself a break. Go
Speaking of that
out,
one,
spend time
speaking
with
of
friends.
that one, when can you say
In that
enough
way,
is enough? When can you say enough is enough?
Number one for me, ang indicator sa akin, lalo na kayong nakakilala ko,
It's
pag
hard to
tumataas na yung BP
answer
ko,
my face.
Diba?
pag tumataas na yung BP ko, alam ko na it's time for a break. I don't know if you have that because of my blood pressure. Yung batok ko, sumasakit. Do you feel that? Yung batok.
Ako yung batok
I do.
mo.
That's why
Ako want
there are
my-
cases
Yeah.
wherein
I
minsan,
feel
pag
that sumasakit
rin.
na yung batok ko. Sabi ko, mataas na naman ang blood
Yeah.
pressure ko nito. And I have yung wrist type lang na
Ganyan
BP
lang.
monitor.
Mm.
Oo. And I would check, lahat over 100. 42 over 118. Ganun. Pag ganun na kailangan na, enough. Ganun eh. Pag yun yung indicator ko now, no? Because we're older, no? But years ago, ang indicator ko would be when I get, parang nagsisurge yung allergies ko, nagsisurge yung insomnia ko, nagsisurge yung acid ko. Yun, alam kong overly stressed na ako noon. Yun yung mga indicators ko. Yung parang, nagkakasakit ka na halos. Yung gano'n,
Nagnanam na
insomnia
yung face
talaga.
mo.
Remember, I used to have bottle of vodka noon, always sa ref ko. Kasi pag hindi na ako makatulog and I really need to sleep, nagsashot na lang ako para poing. para otherwise di talaga ako makatulog. In my mind, it's always work.
So I need to stop for a while, even 15 minutes, to take a rest. Then
may short breaks ka. You take short breaks.
My short breaks, wherein really our body needs it. Pero minsan, dahil nga kailangan mo talagang tapusin, kailangan dire-diretso, yung parang nagsasuffer ka na kahit na ano tawag ito, yung bros mo are really meeting na, pero you cannot do otherwise but finish, but the following day parang lataka na, parang hindi ka na makusgan, so to speak. So
Parang
yun na minsan ang
sinagagsagan yung
the consequences.
adrenaline sa katawan mo.
Yeah.
After that, ang lata ka na.
Ako
Yeah,
bahala kayo. Basta ako pag sinumpong ng scoliosis ko, bahala kayo dyan. Hihiga talaga.
minsan madali lang sabihin. Pero let's say for example, if there are people around waiting for you, there are people of course na talagang kailangan ka, talagang kailangan yung gagawin mo. Hindi ka rin
hell with them. Kung talagang I'm not feeling well na. Kasi there was,
I will agree.
nung kasagsagan ng sakit ko,
minsan
nung kasagsagan ng sakit ko,
yun ang mali ko. Minsan, I cannot say
like
no.
last January, yun yung kasagsagan ng sakit ko.
No also.
Di ba noon nga yung sakit ko, I don't know how to say no. No? And then, nagkaroon ako ng reality uli, na-remind ako nung January, kasagsagan ng sakit ko. Sabi ni Dr. Sharmila, a colleague of mine, and neighbor ko din dito. Sabi niya, Liza, this work, if we cannot do our work, they can simply retest. They can terminate us. No? Kaliwali, they will replace us with somebody else. But to your family, you're the only daughter. You're the only wife. You're the only sister. Okay, you're the only mother. Okay, nobody can replace who you are in their lives. So value your life more than your work. Correct. Sabi niya. Doon ko isip-isip. Nga naman pala, no? Kung magkapalpak man ako dito, papalitan lang naman ako,
Remember during the peak of our campings and activities before sa CPU, yung nagka-campus ministry tayo na with different schools nationwide. Naalala niyo yun? Yung accord,
Accord.
Yung accord natin, yes. Tapos, there was a time na nag-Raxos tayo noon.
Yes.
Okay, naalala niyo yun? And there was the whole day, nauna ako doon sa sa venue, sa resort. Nagkulong ako doon sa room. And everybody was looking for me. Diba? Chappy was calling, asan ka na? Blah, blah, blah. Hindi ko sinagot yung cellphone ko.
Nag-ghosting ka.
Andun ako sa room.
Everything went on. Yun yung punto mo yan. Sometimes I do hear also
you have to give yourself a break.
Lalo na kung after hours na, nag-ghosting ako. And yet, things still will fall into place.
Diba? So, because if you cannot do your job, many people, yung tama yung sabi ni Lysette, that other people can do it for you. Diba? You are not...
Kung kailangan talaga nila, magdalawa yun sila ng paraan.
It
needs to be done.
Capable already of the task, you will be replaced. Ganun lang yun eh.
I highly doubt it, Mirnat. I highly doubt it. I know who you are in that college, in that university. And unlike here, dearie, there's what you call tenure dyan sa atin. No? That is not a fact that you will be replaced.
Iba ang situation dito sa atin, sa situation nila.
You have tenure there. Not only that, they know your value. Dito sa amin.
Sa work
Pilipinas
naman,
ito.
Diba? You
diba? Dito kasi ang culture.
At saka you can always tell them, especially you have every right to say, can it wait until the next work day? Why? Correct. You're also entitled that on a weekend that, that you can say no.
Yeah,
and let them come back. Even any other professional, for example, a lawyer, no? You get an appointment, I need you, no? You come on the during work hours.
Diba? Katulad ngayon, last week, kinaladkad natin si Lysette while she is having her work. So ngayon, ano sabi niya, mamaya na ako mag-work. Happy-happy muna ako sa vlog. O diba? Magre-relax muna ako sa vlog. Andito.
Things fall apart for a short time wherein you yourself some rest.
Correct. So with that, No, with that, masakit man sabihin, pero sige, closing
Time na.
thoughts tayo, dalawa.
Ay! My goodness, it's been
Oh,
like
1 hour na. It's
nearly an
almost
hour
1
na
hour na.
pala.
Oh.
Closing thoughts
Matatapos
kayong
Oo.
na
dalawa.
tayo.
Sige, love your work.
Mauna na si Mir.
Sige.
Siyempre, sabi natin kanina, we need to, of course, we need to love our work, but then we need also to love ourselves. And so, let's give time for ourselves. Otherwise, if we don't have time for ourselves, then whenever our body is not capable already of working, probably, ganun din yun eh, ano din tayo, mawawala din ang lahat
Mm.
whenever our body, of course, is not capable already of doing things. So, wala din silbi kung ano yung
Mm.
mga nagawa natin dati. So, that's why, as we had mentioned then, yeah, really, we need to take time for ourselves.
Mm.
Because, sabi nga ng, let's go into the biblical perspective, wherein we are the temple of God. And we need to take care also because we are the temple of God. And syempre, kailangan din natin yon. Kaya let's always remind, we are reminded, I'm also reminded, of course, of what we are telling our viewers right now. We are reminding you, not only you, but also ourselves at the same time. Because it happens. Sometimes we tend to forget things. Okay?
Mm.
We tend to forget we need people around to remind us. We need circumstances, of course, to remind us, of course. So, ganun lang. Pero, yeah, work is important and we really enjoy doing our tasks. But let's enjoy it together, of course, with the good health that God given us. So, thank you
Ayan.
for listening
Hey!
this
Ayun.
Sa
afternoon.
akin naman, lighter work is a matter of perspective. It's a matter of how much you value it. Kasi para sa akin, practical yan eh. It's about earning a living. Huh? So, you are lucky enough or blessed enough to land a job wherein you feel fulfilled. The environment is loving, supporting, caring, and generally a pleasant place to be in. Good for you. No? For those whose work situations may not be as ideal or as what you dreamed it to be, as long as you don't have another option, try to keep a positive attitude and appreciate the job that you are currently in,
Mm.
because it's difficult to look for a job these days wherein the world is in chaos due to the pandemic that doesn't seem to end, when we were thinking that it will end in a year, 2 years, 3 years, and it's still here, it's still present, you know. So you sabi nga ng nanay ko noon, well, no matter how good the circumstance ng relasyon or whatever it is in your life, kung ang pinag-uusapan ay pera na, magkakalintik-lintik lahat ng bagay pag wala ng pera, di ba? I just
Mm.
don't like to think in that manner na parang money makes the world go round kind of thing. Pretty check lang po. Di ba?
Correct.
We all need
Correct.
to,
Correct.
to we it's only the fool to say that we don't need money. Di ba? Kailangan natin yon to survive and for some of us to get a comfortable life, no, wherein our needs are met, no. So
Mm.
whatever job that you have, do it well, okay. Appreciate and be grateful that you have a job. For those who do not have a job, pray for it, and whenever there is an opening, whatever it may be, as long as it's legit, as long as it is uh, kumbaga may dignidad, karangal na trabaho. Don't be choosy. If a better opportunity comes up, well and good, grab it, di ba?
Mm.
Ganun lang yon. Loving your job is a matter of placing value to your job, no? Kung importante siya sa'yo, dahil sa kung anong ibibigay nito for you, then appreciate it. appreciate it.
Yes.
Not a lot. A lot of us, no, a lot of us do not even have jobs and have difficulty finding one. So if you
Mm.
do have a job, value it, cherish it even, and then do well in it.
Yeah. Sa akin
Ganun
naman,
lang.
for us
Partner,
to,
in
yes.
addition, for a while, before you do accept, of course, or start for a job, you pray for it. Because I do believe that whenever God lead you into that and you had prayed and asked for it, of course, God will answer. Di ba la? He sees the desire of our heart, of course. And
Mm.
so, I do believe that when He opens the door for it, then ganun yun eh. Then appreciate everything, of course, what He had provided for.
Mm. Yes. And I think the bottom line there, siguro, my friends, is that for us to love our work, we should first and foremost love ourselves first. Di ba? Love ourselves first so that it will just radiate sa work natin. No? But not put our work more than ourselves. Kasi what will our income do kung hindi na kaya ng katawan natin? Di ba? So just if we love ourselves, then it will just flow sa work natin. It will just flow with other people, right? And then it is then that we can say enough is enough. I also have to give time for myself, diba? So just like the three of us,
Just like the manok
when we
growing in the background.
mm, so we are happy with technology because somehow these two wonderful ladies and yours truly, amidst the busy schedules we have, no, itong reunion has been a relaxing mode, no, para sa aming tatlo, a break from our work, lalo na tong dalawang to, napaka-workaholic po niyang dalawa niyan, but as much as possible, they try to be with us every Saturday, a break from work, and to have a little time to laugh, you know. And speaking of that, so I think we should also learn how to say no. Diba? Yeah, we know how to love ourselves, but we also need to say no every now and then because anything that is too much is not also good for ourselves. Ika nga sabi nga sa Bible, whatever you do, do it all for the glory of the Lord. Diba, partners?
Yes, agree.
Yes. Yan. Okay. And with that, we would like to once again say thank you very much to the 394. O, di ba? Sabi ko
Wow!
yan, bago
Tumataas
ako
na yung
mag-birthday,
ating
Madami na.
400.
subscriber.
Slowly but surely. Yeah.
Yes.
Tomorrow's May
Correct.
1 nga pala, So, I did greet nga pala si Josephine. Si Josephine, birthday niya bukas.
Ayun.
Bakali. I don't know na anong bago niyang apelyado. Birthday niya
And
usually May
speaking of
1. Oh.
Ayun. Speaking of birthdays, now we'd like to greet an advance happy birthday to a brother that I never had but will always have, si Jay Hudilia po, sa May 20, sa May 3. That is on
Nagsalita yung isang may birthday this May.
uh, Tuesday. Sa Tuesday, May
Tuesday?
3, birthday na niya.
Birthday
So,
ko na din
Tods,
eh.
happy birthday.
Happy,
And
happy
for those who
birthday!
would like
Birthday niya
to
in
enjoy
the
his music,
May. Ay,
yan. Okay? So, there'll be the
ano
preview.
gagawin natin sa
So,
birthday?
saan?
Sa birthday mo.
Kailan? Hindi ko alam. Matagal pa.
Paldiw ka talaga.
Matagal pa.
Siya, sige.
Huwag mo magmadali.
Siya, sige.
Ha? Matagal pa 'yun.
Ah.
Okay? So by the way, my dear
Aha.
friends, please also do follow us sa Facebook. Realge R din po sa Facebook, no? For our meditations every Sunday. No, we will be also airing on Sundays sa Realge R. And hopefully Sundays we'll be featuring some local businesses dito on Sundays. So I am not transacting sa isang lechonan. Naalala niyo yung Langford sa food court?
Langford. I've heard of it, but I cannot
Yung
remember.
I cannot
pinakain natin
remember.
before sa Uy Building, sa food court.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I texted Al and hopefully we could also set a schedule to to interview them and makipagkamustahan din sa kanila, kamusta na yung Langford. No? So, yeah.
Ah,
But that would be on
Wala na
Sunday.
yung uy. Wala na
ladies
yung
and
uy ngayon.
gentlemen,
Wala.
whose
Because of the
birthday is
pandemic.
on May 23. Kaya,
Sino?
dapat we have to have something on that. Ano bang
Yeah,
araw May
special,
23, ah?
special feature.
Sino yun?
Dapat may
Uy,
special
talaga?
episode.
Yeah,
May
special
special episode?
episode for the
Dapat may special episode. Anong araw ba yun? Ay, Lunes! O, so
Lunes.
dapat sa 21.
Sabado,
Dapat May 21.
2 days
May ano
before
pa sa
the
23?
23rd.
May ano ba sa 23?
Parang dinay pag sa bunutan kita dyan.
Wala kang
Kasi ano mo yata akong
magkakabunot.
magagagpan. Wala na akong
Wala
mamahawakan
kang
eh.
magkakabunot.
Oh,
Wala ka nang wala ka nang mahawa.
wala na akong magagagpan, no? Oh, wala na eh. Happy birthday! 50 na siya, girl. Golden yan, girl. Kaya dapat special yan, girl.
Sige. See you again.
Advance happy birthday,
Next Saturday.
Reg.
Next Saturday, wala po ako kasi reunion namin sa Aklan. So, I don't know.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. We might again go live, pero baka I am on the road traveling. So, titingnan natin.
Okay,
Okay.
sige.
So, anyway, keep safe, my dear ladies. And
Yeah,
happy Labour Day
likewise.
sa lahat.
And thank you once again, viewers, for watching us this afternoon. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye and God bless you all.
Ito yung bago.